Welcome everyone, NicknLex here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another episode of Music with Nick. Today we got a marathon by Matt, and those marathons are always super interesting. Crazy stuff. I love it. You know, I love Matt's style and taste, and you know, just the stuff he puts together. Very, you know, thoughtfully, and like all you guys, you know, but he goes in a different direction. He's like more about music that, I don't know, you know, kind of like challenging, you know. I really like that. So thank you again, Matt, so much for reaching out and for sponsoring this video, this marathon, and also some notes that you included. So I'm really interested in reading those, you know, to the audience. So yeah, here we go. So again, thanks so much everyone for being here. If this is your first time, if there's a band on here that you know caught your attention, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy. Let's start it off with the list of songs we're gonna cover. We're gonna do this marathon. We're gonna start it off with the Godfathers. Never heard of them. This is Birth, School, Work, Death, from the album of the same title, 1988. We're gonna read about this song in a minute. Once we start, we're gonna also do Pulp. I've never heard of them. Common People. This is a different class from 1995. All right. Then Kaiser Chiefs. Oh My God is the song. Souvenir is the album. This is from 2000. This is called the single. It's 2004 to 2012. Very interesting. Never heard of them either. I haven't heard any band of these. Kean. Okay, it's like Keanu Reeves. Kean, I think. I hope I'm saying this right. Somewhere Only We Know. Hopes and Fears is the album, 2004. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I've never heard of these bands. And then the last one is Silver Sun Pickups, Lazy Eyes, the song, and then Carnavas is the album, 2006. So yeah, lots of stuff that I've never heard of. That's what I like to do, you know. Not that I don't like the band. I love re-listening to stuff that I've already heard with these headphones, you know, and I'm not like doing a commercial for these headphones. They are, you know, really good, but they're in the description. You know, if you're interested, we have it down there in our, like, the gear that we use, right? Okay, so Matt also included some first of all, also thank you so much, Matt, for sending me the Spotify list. That saved me about 15 or 20 minutes of my time. I do appreciate it so much. I know it takes your time away, but thank you for being, you know, just like for going out of your way. I really, really appreciate it. So the synopsis is a raw anthem encapsulating life's major stages. Yeah, birth, school, work, death. From birth to the grind of work and the oh my God, inevitability, like inevitable, right? Of death. Powerful lyrics resonate with the cynical nature of existence. And then also the reception. Critics praised its unapologetic exploration of life's banalities, citing the track as a punk-infused commentary on social expectations. So that's a lot to say. Let's see, you know, let's see if I perceive it the same way. I'm gonna pull up the lyrics in this one, and let's analyze the song. You know, really, really cool system here that you have. You know, the synopsis and the critical reception. That's the first. All right, so here we go. The Godfathers. All right, everybody have fun, and let me know, of course, in the comments below what you think. And let's go, Punisher. I'm just kidding. No, it's just very cold. Yesterday we had like this crazy snow, and it started raining, so it's all like it's this paste comes up very easily, but it's just like it's crazy. If you live in Colorado, you know what I'm talking about. All right, here we go. Godfathers.
Turn around till I'm upside down when all at sea until I've drowned. And I felt torture, I felt pain, just like that film of Michael Keane. I've been abused, I've been confused, and I've kissed my reflection's shoes.
All right.
I've been high and I've been low, and I don't know where to go. Love you gave from the cradle to the grave. Boys and girls don't understand, the devil makes work for idle hands. I cut myself but I don't bleed, cause I don't get what I need. Doesn't matter what I say, tomorrow's still another day.
Really cool lick, man. Really cool, like like I love it. Really cool music. I love the lyrics, the solo, you know. And yeah, the lyrics are pretty much about, you know, the grind, you know. And you know, I mean, yes, all of us come here pretty much, you know, to grind it out, and that's where we also, of course, you know, learn to navigate through life and learn all of the things that we have to learn, you know, in life, to then leave, you know, enlightened. Like that's what I believe, you know, the soul. It's all lessons, you know, all lessons. That's how I've always seen life, you know, since my mom got me into, you know, spirituality and all that stuff. I'm not a very religious person. I'm more about, you know, the spirit, and then the afterlife and stuff like that. But that's just stuff that I believe, you know. Maybe you think I'm crazy, but I just can't believe in that when we die, it's just like lights out, you know. That's just like with all the stuff that's going on in our souls and all the emotions and all what we dream and all this stuff, you know, it's just like, I think it's impossible. Also because my mom had a pretty much a death experience. She was dead for about, I don't know, like 8 minutes or something. And best experience of her life. Like she told me, and clinically, you know, it was not like she fell like it was about 30 meters. I don't even know how much feet that is. She used to, you know, rock climb, and she fell on her head, and she survived. And then she was about like she was lost in the desert in Spain for about 48 hours until they finally found her, and then they took her to the hospital, and that's where she like passed away. And then she had like this amazing experience, and then it's just like, you know, like sucked her back into the body. And then that's when she said, yeah, I don't believe in you know, that's bullshit, you know, like. So that's just what I think. But yeah, it's pretty much, you know, birth, school, work, death, and then the afterlife. That's what I think, you know. That's just my personal opinion. If you think I'm nuts, you know, it's all good. But I love the lyrics, you know. There's some names in there that I did recognize, you know. Michael Caine, one of my favorite actors. You know, and Margaret Thatcher. I know her from Pink Floyd. I was like, who's Margaret Thatcher? I asked my mom first time I heard the final cut, and she's like, oh, she's, you know, what was she? Like a well, a political figure. I just don't. I know what she was. I've seen the movie The Iron Lady, but it just doesn't come to my mind right now. You know, it's early in the morning. So, but yeah, let's continue it. This is really good. This is really good. I just love. Yeah, I love that punk element. I've always loved, you know, lyrics that are a little bit, you know, a little bit more in your face. You know, really cool. Okay, let's continue.
I don't know where to go. I'm living on the never, never, never. This time it's gonna be forever. I live and die, don't ask me why I wanna go to paradise. And I don't need your sympathy, there's nothing in this world for me. School, work, death, work, school, work, death.
Very cool, man. Very cool. I really liked it. Since the cover is red, it's like this red in my face, you know. Really cool, you know. I love the slide work with this here, and I'm still, you know, trying to learn. But there's a thing that I wanted to talk about, like with everyone. Like, there's so many people that are musicians, you know, that are subscribed to the channel, and I would love to maybe get together with like at least 5 of you guys. You know, it doesn't have to be in person because we all live, you know, spread out, but there's people that I know that play guitar, there's people that I know that play bass, there's people that I know that play drums, and it would be kind of cool to like compose some stuff, you know. It doesn't have to be super like complex, you know. It could be punk rock, you know, but a little bit of jazz chords, you know, a little bit of off time signatures, whatever, you know. It can be just, it could be reggae, whatever, just music. I should make another video talking about this, but I really would love to, you know, this year to a little bit play a little bit more, compose a little bit more, also like share the stuff, you know, on the channel. I've been a little bit shy of doing that, you know. It is intimidating listening to all this amazing music that you guys present to me, and then I'm like, okay, this is my stuff, you know. It's like, okay, yikes, you know. But Wouldn't that be cool? Like from afar, like people have done it. Just like we share our stuff. From if you have a recording studio, you can pretty much share your files, and then just layer it, and yeah, like do it like that. Build like a little, just like what they call the oh my god, I've just woken up, just the structure of the song, and then just add, that would be kind of cool. But yeah, let's talk about that later. If you're interested, let me know in the comment section. There's some really cool musicians among us. All right. Okay, so now Common People by Pulp. What does it say here on the... So, Pulp. This says here, Common People vividly paints a picture of class disparity using the mundane experiences of ordinary people as a lens to explore societal issues. Societal? Society? I don't know. I'm sorry if, not the best reader when it comes to English. With a catchy Britpop backdrop. And then the reception, widely acclaimed, the song received praise for its social commentary, catchy hooks, and Jarvis Cocker's distinctive storytelling. All right, there we go. All right, here we go with Common People. Let's do it.
She had a thirst for knowledge. She studied sculpture at St. Martin's College. That's where I caught her eye. She told me that her dad was loaded. I said, in that case I'll have rum and Coca-Cola. She said, fine. And then in 30 seconds time, she said, I wanna live like common people. I wanna do whatever common people do. Wanna sleep with common people. I wanna sleep with common people like you. What else could I do? I said, I'll see what I can do. I took her to a supermarket. I don't know why, but I had to start it somewhere. So it started there. I said, pretend you got no money. And she just laughed and said, oh, you're so funny. I said, yeah. I can't see anyone else smiling here. Are you sure? You wanna live like common people. You wanna see whatever common people see. Wanna sleep with common people. You wanna sleep with common people like me. But she didn't understand. And she just smiled and held my hand. I went to flash above the shop. I cut your hair and get a job. I smoke some facts and play some pool. Pretend you never went to school. Still you'll never get it right. So good. When you're laid in bed at night, watching roaches climb the wall. If you called your dad, he could stop it. Oh yeah. You'll never live like common people. You'll never do whatever common people do. Never fail like common people. You'll never watch your lives slide out of view. And then dance and drink and screw. Because there's nothing else to do. Ow.
Wow, man, that's so good. Wow, because you think that poor is cool. Ah, man, those are some great lyrics. Awesome, really good. And it's crazy because I mean, I even know people that are just like, they don't really know what's up, you know. They have never been in any sort of like situation where they like, I love that I've been in so many situations where I was like, what the hell am I gonna do? Even with Alexia, you know, we've been through so much adversity, you know, that people literally respect us, like in the family, you know, in her family, because um yeah, we have been through some like stuff, you know. And yeah, they're always like, oh yeah, but Nick and Alexia, you know, like they, you know, like when at our wedding, like it was so cool because her dad gave a speech and also her stepfather, and they were not really like on board with us, you know, being together at first. And it was more because of, I think, this kind of stuff, you know, the I don't know, like we came from different backgrounds. Like I come from, you know, a family, I guess, that in Germany, back in Germany, we were pretty like, well, you know, I was very not spoiled, but I didn't know what it was to not have, you know, anything. And then when I moved to Mexico and when my parents separated there, then I learned what it is to live in poverty, like, but hardcore, you know. And but also just to be like not driven around, you know, in a fancy car, but taking the bus, you know, and going to the supermarket, you know, instead of just like shit doesn't just come to you, and you know, it's not just like, you know, because the fridge was always full. You know, I would never go to the supermarket, and that's crazy. I love these lyrics because they're so real. That's like, I didn't know where to start, but it's at least something. You know, that's what common people do. They come to the supermarket, they buy their groceries, then they go home. You know, and but yeah, and I think, and then so I when I was living in Mexico, obviously I wasn't really like a wealthy person. And Alexia was coming from a more like wealthy family, you know. So they kind of looked at me a little bit like, you know, who is this, you know? What does he want? But Alexia said, you know, I don't give a shit, you know, if you don't have anything, I don't care. And I think they didn't like that, you know. So but we proved them wrong, and like, I don't know how many times. You know, we had nothing. We lived in the smallest place, with, you know, we had to travel like 2 hours to get to work, stuff like that, you know. And now we've pretty much, you know, like shown everyone that we just like, you know, pull through and nothing can stop us. And I love that even at the wedding, like her stepfather said, you guys are like freaking amazing. You're literally like an example for everyone in this room. I love that, you know, that he said that. But yeah, so I can, you know, I can kind of like identify with these lyrics, you know, because I know what it is to have everything. I also know what it is to have nothing. And it's very different. It's very different. Especially in Mexico, you don't know, man. It's like poverty. To be poor in Mexico, that's poor, yeah. And it's because, and then there's like people that have no idea and they think, oh, it's cool, right? It must be cool to have nothing. But sometimes, you know, people that have nothing are the happiest ones. That's crazy. But it's so true. And I can see why, you know. Okay, let's continue. Great song. I love his style. His singing reminds me a little bit of David Bowie. The music is great, man. Awesome stuff. Thank you for the introduction.
Like a dog lying in the tear your insides out. 'Cause everybody hates a tourist, especially one who thinks it's all such a laugh. Yeah, and the cheap stays in Greece will come out in the bath. You will never understand how it feels to live your life with no meaning or control, and with nowhere left to go. You are amazed that they exist, and they burn so bright whilst you can only wonder why. Or rent a flat above a shop, cut your hair and get a job, smoke some fags and play some pool, pretend you never went to school, and still you'll never get it right. 'Cause when you're laid in bed at night, watching roaches climb the wall, if you called your daddy could stop it all, yeah. Never live like common people, never do what common people do, never fail like common people, never watch your life slide out of view, and then dance and drink and scream, because there's nothing else to do.
Wow. There's some really good lyrics in there. Even the cockroaches on the wall or in the bathroom, the ones that fly at you, that is all in the tropics, you know. It's not because your house is dirty, it's just because they're there, you know. Like in Mexico, you become like friends with cockroaches, you know. Like they were just there, you know. Yeah, Puerto Vallarta is full of that. That's one thing that I love about here in Colorado. There's no bugs, and after living with among, you know, bugs, it's really nice, you know. I mean, we have spiders here and snakes and stuff, you know, but these crazy bugs, man, cockroaches, there's something about them, you know. But I love this whole thing, like he's like, yeah, you'll never be like us, because, you know, you just have to call your dad and then it's over, you know. It's like you have the safety net. You doesn't know what it's like to not have control of your life. Like all this is so good, you know. This is so cool. This is so true. And there's this line where he says rent like an apartment above a shop. We had that literally. It was actually super cool because we had like this very small apartment. You could go up the stairs and there was this living room area, and that's it pretty much. There was a kitchen in the living room, everything, and there was a little like hallway towards a bedroom, and like there was like this patio where you had to wash by hand. We had to wash by hand, and yeah, in a bathroom. That's it, you know, super small. And then so you would go down the stairs, and then literally to the right there was like this tiendita, and that tiendita is a little shop, but there's like, it's not a supermarket, it's just they have literally just the basics. They have cheese, milk, tortillas, you know, and then all the garbage like papitas and all the sweet stuff, all the horrible, and everything is sold in like little bags, you know, like salt. They don't have like, you know, salt. It's like a bag of salt, a bag of baking soda, a bag of cilantro. But it's really cool because we would cook like the greatest meals. We was like, oh, we're missing this, so let's just go down and get it literally like in 30 seconds. Oh, let's get a Coke, you know, like So that kind of reminded me even like of living at like that very poor neighborhood. People looked at us like, what are these two doing here, you know? It was so poor indeed that not even the taxi drivers would want to go into that neighborhood. Just to give you an idea. All right, but everybody loved us, everybody accepted us, and they told us, "What are you doing here? What are you doing here? You know, it's dangerous here. You know." Okay, so next one is "Oh My God" by Kaiser Chiefs. So let's see what Matt is gonna share with us here. Oh, wait a minute. I think he had them in different order. I think this is the last update. Okay, we're gonna do "Somewhere Only We Know" by Kean, and then we're gonna do "Oh My God." Yeah. So it says "Somewhere Only We Know" reflects on the beauty in familiar places, finding solace in the ordinary. The piano-driven ballad explores the emotional depth within the routine. All this is very like close to home. Critical reception. Critics admired Keane's emotive delivery and the song's ability to turn everyday moments into a heartfelt journey. Yeah, I dig it, man. Let's go. Let's go. These lyrics, man. It's gonna make me cry. Now this is like the music that Alexia just loves, you know. She eats this up, you know. This is the stuff that she used to listen to, you know, when we met. Like she was into, it reminds me a little bit of Radiohead, The Voice, The Register, you know. But also like Coldplay because of the piano, you know. Very beautiful, man. Oof, she's gonna love this. All these, so far, these 3 songs, she's gonna love them. I'm gonna play them to her later on. Man, she's gonna love it. This is a nice green tone here, like the lyrics. I move them here in front of me so I don't have to look like to the side, you know. Oh, let's keep going. Beautifully like performed this. Oof, love this stuff. Okay.
Some
Jesus Christ. What are you doing to me, Matt? I love this. Crazy 20 million monthly listeners, and I've never heard of this band. Like living under a rock, you know. Kean is a beloved English rock band originated from Battle, East Sussex. Wow. Beautiful, man. Yeah, I'm loving it. Really, really cool. Thank you so much. You know, this is good stuff. You know, I'm loving it. So almost too short. I would have gone on a little bit longer, you know. Well, okay. 20 million listeners. That's amazing. Okay, Kaiser's Chefs. Oh my God, is next. This was incredibly sad for somewhere only we know. But I loved it, you know. Really, really beautiful. Okay, let's continue before I get too emotional. Synopsis here of oh my God, a Rankus anthem questioning. I hope that I'm pronouncing this correctly. Anthem questioning life's absurdities and the monotony of routine. Oh my God, injects humor into the mundane with infectious energy. The reception of the track was praised for its energetic sound and the witty lyrics, establishing Kaiser's Chefs as a force of the mid-2000s indie rock. That's the thing, you know, like Alexia is all about indie rock. You know, and when we met, there was all these amazing bands that she would listen to, you know. I think Bright Eyes and I mean Radiohead was a big one. Bright Eyes, I think they're called Bright Eyes. Let me see. And she just knows all the lyrics. And is it Bright Eyes? Let's see. I want to see the vocalist. Yeah, Connor Oberst. She loves him, and I think there's this song where he's in a plane and then he's talking. I don't know. It's really beautiful stuff. And Regina Spektor, you know, which I love. I really like her musical taste. It's always been very, very good. But she also, it came like the full package because she also loved Pink Floyd and she loved Led Zeppelin and she loved like everything that was kind of like Flower Power, you know. She's just like, and I played her my music, you know. I made her like, the first thing that I did was I made her like a CD with all my crazy shit, you know, like Porcupine Tree and Alan Holdsworth and Dream Theater. And she was like, wow, your CD was so good. Like, you know, that was like almost like the test, like because you want to be with someone that likes what you like, you know. And we didn't have like an idea of all these bands behind us, you know, like some of them, you know. She knew Supertramp. Actually, that's what I loved about her. Her email was Alexia Supertramp. And a lot of people were like, what the hell is a Supertramp, you know? So I just found that very, very cool. All right, here we go with Oh My God.
Time spent dragging the past up, I didn't see you, not backstreet dentist. It don't matter to me, 'cause all I wanted to be was a million miles from here, somewhere more familiar. Oh my God, I can't believe it, I've never been this far away from home. And oh my God, I can't believe it, I've never been this far away from home. And oh my God, I can't believe it, I've never been this far away from home. And oh my God, I can't believe it, I've never been this far away from home. Great ruins made for greater glories. The only thing growing is our history. Knock me down, I get right back up again. I come back stronger than a powered up Batman. It don't matter to me, 'cause all I wanted to be was a million miles from here, somewhere more familiar. Oh my God, I can't believe it, I've never been this far away from home. And oh my God, I can't believe it, I've never been this far away from home. And oh my God, I can't believe it, I've never been this far away from home. And oh my God, I can't believe it, I've never been this far away from home.
I love the music. I love the energy, and again, these lyrics. I think these resonate with everyone, not just my life. But it's cool that they do. Like for example, there's a couple of things in here. Like for example, Alexia and I, we settled, in our early 20s. We were like done with partying, she was never, I mean, the thing is, I literally stopped anything fun or unhealthy literally at 24 or something, and I haven't had a beer. I literally stopped drinking forever at like 24, smoking cigarettes, any kind of drug, I'm just like hardcore, like boring now, but I did it for my health, and I did it just because I didn't want to, end up like other people that I used to frequent with. So that's kind of, and also like we were literally like settling like and getting married so young together, and we settled in our early 20s totally. And then we literally said like, okay, we have to move. And we literally moved 6 hours away from where our parents were. Like my mom, her parents, her stepfather, because her dad lives here. Her mom used to live in Mexico and then moved to the States and now moved back to Mexico. So everybody is super far away. So we live here like, okay, now the thing is, we do have her father here now, which was a blessing because he's like he's adorable and he's super nice. But we didn't really make the choice to move. We just wanted to get away from Florida. But when we first moved from Mexico, from Puerto Vallarta to Guadalajara, that was 6 hours. 6 hours away, And I was like, wow, I'm pretty, like, my father lives somewhere in Europe, My brother lives in Germany. My mom lives 6 hours away. So that's like, wow, like I'm doing this by myself. Really cool. Really cool feeling, And very early, both of us were just like, so again, these lyrics resonate with me. I love it. And I love the whole energy of this band. Really cool. So good. I loved it. Thank you. Thank you again for another kick-ass song. Awesome. And so we came up with this finally with this different intro. So the intro pretty much is gonna save our ass when it comes to, you know, copyrights and stuff, because like we can't. I'm not gonna do that 6-song thing anymore where I choose like a random Warner Brothers song. Like I'm gonna stop doing that. First of all, we're wasting all these good songs, and in the end, it's just like they're too long. Like I rather talk a little more, you know, and instead of like, you know, adding another 5 minutes just because like it might help me, you know, dispute the block. Now with the new intro, we're gonna do it. The marathons are gonna have a different intro, and in that intro, it's pretty much the songs that we need. So everything can be whatever it wants. Like these songs are all universal. So I would already be here like panicking because it's like shit, you know. How am I gonna dispute this? Because it's gonna get blocked, you know. So now you guys don't have to worry anymore. Just choose whatever you want, you know. Just choose whatever music you need, and I'm just gonna do 5 songs from now on, because of the 6-song format. That's why they block it even more, because just the combination of Warner Brothers and Universal, it's gonna create an automatic block. So it might not get blocked, but if it does, I now have a solution to unblock it. You know, with just in the intro, when the video starts, the music, instead of our usual intro, it's gonna be some Warner music, and that's just how we're gonna do it from now on. Okay, so last song is Silver Sun Pickups, Lazy Eye. And what do we have here? It says Lazy Eye weaves dreamy guitarist with introspective lyrics capturing the subtleties of relationships and the ordinary moments that shape them. I love that this whole marathon, I wish you would have given me a name. Or maybe, oh yeah, okay. Yes, you did. Embrace the mundane. I love it because it's so like, you know, it's so everyday life, you know, like normal people. Critics lauded the song's atmospheric sound and its ability to elevate mundane emotions into captivating sonic experience. Really cool. Where did you get all this information? All right, so here we go with Lazy Eye. Whoops. Where did the music go? Oh, because I'm looking at the lyrics right here. All right, here we go. Nice. Very Smashing Pumpkins.
to rest on you. If
Wow, so good. That sequence was so good. That delay. This reminds me, of the music that when we like when I started to play, and everybody like in high school was kind of like starting to play. For some reason, we all kind of like got into like, oh, let's get a bass and let's get guitars and drums, and and then we would compose literally, like we would always record us with this cassette recorder, and we had some music, man, like this, because we just played like one or two chords, and no difficult time signatures, just a beat that sounded cool, a bass line, and then we would come up with like delay. We didn't know how to play scales or anything. We would just play whatever felt great, and stuff like this came out, just like really psychedelic music, really cool, not complex at all, no solos, no, just like soaring sounds, like walls of sound, it's so cool. Really reminded me of when we would compose like without theory, and I think it's sometimes even better when you don't know theory. I highly recommend learning music theory if you play an instrument, but sometimes it's also, for some people, it kind of like puts in the brakes, like kind of like stumps you, because you're just thinking of, oh, how can I make this sound this way and that way, and instead of just feeling the music and going with it, you're just like doing all this math. That's what I've experienced. Like, I just would love to just like have my hard drive erased and just like play music. But then again, I wouldn't know how to connect stuff. Yeah, it's just like it's either or. Well, this was so great. Thank you again, Matt. This was wonderful. Thank you. It's still an hour, but I guess I just talked a little bit more. All these songs are very thought-provoking, and I thank you for that. And beautiful. Like, this reminded me of Smashing Pumpkins a lot, of like early grunge, and not as heavy, but really cool. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think. I mean, there's a lot of bands that I'm sure a lot of people know. If you're new to the channel, like if the video if you want to, dislike it if you didn't like the video, subscribe to the channel if you like it, if you want to see more. Thank you. It does help out. And I thank again Matt for choosing such an amazing list of songs. I appreciate it. And I hope you have a great day and time, all you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one.